There's a strike. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early.
No balls,
just going to
2
try to
strikes.
simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And
That's a ball.
takes low for ball 1. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Make it 4. Bottom of the 2nd, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Gallo. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
The left fielder.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out,
I got
because
1 ball,
the
1
sky's
strike.
the limit on that potential.
Carroll ranges back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. Top half of the 3rd inning. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
John Baylor.
Johnson back to work. And that
Ball
one is
1.
downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Roberts under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Led off the game with a strikeout. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-1's the count.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases
No balls,
in
2 strikes.
each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
1 ball,
And
2
that
strikes.
skips in the dirt. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. Ground ball to the right side.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
In the dirt.
That's low.
And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Bryce Harper. Loves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw.
Got him.
On the money. Nice play.
Batting ninth, the
Here's
shortstop,
Trevor Story.
Story.
Breaking
Ball
ball
1.
misses down and away. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Struck out swinging his first time. That's
Ball.
too low. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. Marte really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Strike on the inside corner.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Cut on and missed at 101.
2 balls,
2 and 2
strikes.
3. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball, that's out.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ramirez.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's just foul. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Ball 1,
Inside,
no
ball 1.
strikes. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Yeah.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out front and
Kipnis. Spin throw, that's 1. On to Baylor at first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tosses to first.
He's out.
And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make
no
contact
balls,
at
2
times.
strikes.
And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he's out.
You're out.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the
0-1.
radar gun. That one in triple digits.
Well, he just threw that
0-2 is the
fastball
count.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Here's Starling Marte. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Liner, base hit.
Went up there
The
looking to
first
be
baseman,
aggressive
number
and got something he could handle.
God.
I could watch base hits like that one all
Wheeler.
day long, and so could every
Ball,
hitting
that's
coach in
inside.
the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
That's a
ball
little bit
2.
low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else,
2 balls,
I mean, this is
1
a
strike.
great spot for a hitter to be in.
That clips the corner.
Runner!
Marte on the move. There's the
3
ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
Tag, save. Grandal's throw not in time. Marte on at second with 2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first
Leading off
baseman,
for
Carlos
San Diego,
Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
That's off the
Inside,
inside
ball 1.
corner. And that is ball 1.
Well, these players just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just
That's
one
out.
extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Well struck right field. Tattooed and gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. So up next, James Wood. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's pitching
0-1's
well,
the
but
count.
not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hit in the air, center field. Marte makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's the third
Now
baseman,
batting,
Scott
number
Rowland.
17.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul.
And a foul ball. And that
Ball.
one missing low. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throws to second. Safe at second.
Safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud
Hey!
contact leads to the double. I mean, you
0-1.
could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ball 1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Runner at second here, 1 gone. To the right side, Kipnis. Slinging it to
Out.
first in time. Here's Trevor Story now.
Now batting,
Fly to
the
center his
shortstop,
first time. He's 0 for
Trevor
1.
Story.
Fought off foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's a high chopper. Kipnis sends it to
He's
first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning. And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for
getting
Los
started.
Angeles,
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Johnson back to work. Late swing fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that
Inside.
one
Ball
missing
2.
inside, a sharp slider. And
Hey!
strike 2. Galvin
Count's
in,
full.
moved his feet.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now 1 out to right, Harper. And there's 1 down. And now Corbin Carroll.
The
Both
left fielder,
2
number
in this
7,
one.
Corbin Carroll.
Swing and a miss as he was out front
0-1's
that
the
time.
count. Ball one.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Now
Here
batting,
is
designated
Moncada.
hitter,
He's already
Yohan
homered in this game.
Moncada.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's
0-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-2. Hypness now at the plate as he swings through
0-1's
strike
the
one.
count.
Fouled off left side.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
The 0-2. Headed towards the corner. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
He's safe.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
That's down and in.
0-2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this
That's
at-bat
ball
to
3.
get ahead and find a good hitter's count at
3-0.
2-0.
So now
That's
2
ball
on
4. Take your
and
base.
2 outs. Aaron Judge at the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carroll going back, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Cut on and missed at 101.
0-1.
0-1. That
No,
one missing
inside.
inside. Swing and a miss. There's
2.
that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, Baylor steps on first for the out. Now it's the second
Now
baseman,
batting,
Ryan
the
Roberts.
second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Marte, drop step, going back. Way back, out of here. That one felt good. It's 3-2. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just
Oh,
missed.
that's out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield
Ball
for
one.
the base hit. Those always feel great.
Peterson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Grandal, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
That's
off
ball
the mark, and it's 2-1. Grounder might be 2. Witt over to
Got it.
first, and Peterson retired. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from his
He's
knees.
out.
And that's a nice. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Starling
Now
Marte
batting,
up to hit.
the center
Those
fielder,
plays can be
Starling
tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean
Marte.
it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
1 for 2.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Ben Joyce.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Puts it away for the out. And here's
Now
the
batting,
first baseman, Don Baylor.
Don Baylor.
Swinging a foul straight back. Joyce, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022.
He's in a great spot right
Oh,
here,
2.
ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now James
Now
Wood.
Josh Hader.
Swings and misses, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Liner snagged at first. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Marte snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Bryce Harper. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1.
That ball's foul.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Carroll has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. We go to the 8th, and here is Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And the
Ball,
first
that's off
pitch
the plate.
misses for ball 1. Swings, and he breaks his bat. Makes the catch, 1 down. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
And he really
No
sells
balls,
the
2
changeup
strikes.
with that arm action.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's
1
in
ball,
the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now Yohan Moncada. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And
1
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
And that
2-2
one
to count.
almost got him. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but
Danny Coulomb
Now pitching.
taking over. Over on the mound.
Pinch
these
hitting,
are the spots
Ralph
relievers really make a
Kiner.
name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Moncada runs. Pitch misses.
He's safe.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And
Nope,
the sweeper
inside, ball
misses
2.
for a ball. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls,
Moncada
2 strikes.
at second with 2 down. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Trevor Story. Strike one.
It might be time to choke
Oh,
up
and
a
one.
little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Runner.
Story on the move. That's in for a strike.
He's safe.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off. He was late. That one ripped. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. And now maybe extra bases. Story on his way home. He'll score. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the
Off
barrel
the plate,
right
ball
to
one.
it. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Well, he
2
went
strikes.
inside a couple of times, and now outside.
2-2
Hitter's not
the count.
exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Ramirez
He's
sends it to
out.
first. Now 2 out.
The designated hitter, number
Now Jack
4.
Peterson.
Josh.
So they're making a
He's
move
hitting.
for a bat off the
Cattell.
bench. Cattell Marte
Marte.
looking for a 2-out hit with a runner
Ball,
in
that's
scoring
it.
position.
Now pitching. Darren.
Now a move being
Now
made for a
coming in
pinch
the
hitter.
pinch hit.
Ryan O'Hearn
Ryan.
looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Man on second, 2 down.
Inside ball.
The count now 2-2. Marte moves under it. And that ends the inning. And we're back. And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. That catches
Hey.
the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And
That's
the
a
sweeper
ball.
is off the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That
Nope,
one
that's
almost
off the
got
plate.
him.
Ball
Oh,
2.
this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7
The right
pitches
fielder,
on one
number
hitter.
99,
And
Aaron
now big number 99,
Judge.
Aaron Judge. And there's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And
Nope.
ball 1
That's inside.
to Judge. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball,
off
inside.
the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Went
3-2.
with the sweeper, but it misses. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Bo Naylor will hit next. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs.